Top of the morning, friends. I've missed you. I hope everybody is having a fabulous start to your day today. So, for myself, I just dropped off my children. This is their last full day of school. Tomorrow they have a half day, and then they're all done. And I can remember growing up, I hated school. I hated school so much. Not because I was bullied or teased or anything of that nature, because I know that happens all the time. But I struggled in school a lot. I had a learning disability. So for me, it was really hard. Reading was tough for me. Reading and spelling. And they were both really hard for me. And at a really young age, about first grade, when I realized that this was going to be a struggle for me, especially at that age, I wanted to give up. I did whatever I could do to just avoid it completely. My parents wanted to put me in, like a class during the day. I would have to leave my classroom and then go to another classroom. It's like, wow, thanks for singling me out that I'm going over here because I'm struggling and I need extra help. So instead of taking the extra help, I decided to just completely avoid it. It was too hard. I didn't want to do it. So that followed me all the way up and through high school. It even became like anxiety for me. I can remember going into my classrooms and sitting down, and when we would read aloud, I would sit there and I would count out how many people were going to be in front of me before I started reading. So if there was, 6 people in front of me and they were each reading a page or each reading a paragraph, I would count down to where mine was going to be and practice it. Because I knew I had 6 people ahead of me to sit there and practice. And, I would make excuses sometimes, like, oh, I don't have my glasses today, I can't read it, or, whatever it may be. And instead of sitting there and taking in all of the information that I'm supposed to be learning, I just sat there with anxiety and I learned nothing. I didn't pay attention at all to what you were talking about or what the lesson was, because I was too worried about my insecurities growing up and the things that I wasn't good at, like everybody else was good at in school. My dad used to always say a saying, he still does now, if you can read, you can do anything. And I would used to sit there and think, well, then I can't do anything, because, you being able to read the directions for things, whatever it is, be able to take in the ability and in the knowledge. And I couldn't do that. And so it was a big struggle for me. So when my kids started school, it was a panic. You panic. You pay attention to things that happen to you, like we've talked about in the past. And that was something that affected my life. So I panicked when it came to my kids. Thank God Almighty, my children are amazing in school. And, of course I'm going to brag. But truly and honestly, we haven't had to have those struggles with the reading and the writing and spelling and things like that I went through. And I am so grateful and so thankful. But there are so many kids out there, and I know exactly what that stress is. And to those children, I have this message. Nobody is good at everything, okay? Nobody is good at everything. You have to shine. Instead of worrying about depressing the things that you can't do, let the things that you can do shine. One thing I was always good at was speeches and talking. I never had a problem with any of those things, okay? So whatever it is that you're amazing at, you let that show. We cannot be good at everything, despite what my boyfriend says, okay? You cannot be good at everything. God didn't make us that way. So do not worry. Do not worry. Do not go to school and sit with the anxiety in the pit of your stomach. I remember my daughter coming home one day, and she was complaining about, in gym class, she's not as athletic or as fast as all the other kids in school. And I sat right here and I told her, I said, okay, and then how do you think those kids feel when you stand up in class and you read perfectly? And they can't. Not everybody can do it all, and we're here to just support each other. And I know at that age, even as adults, that's really hard to do sometimes, because we feed off of other people's negativity. We take the things that aren't going well in their life or that are really hard for them or a big struggle, and we feed off of that to make ourselves feel better. And that's what kids do in school. It's that age where they tease, and it's so unfortunate and so sad, but we've all been through it, okay? I just have to say, we cannot be good at everything. That's not how we're made, okay? So don't give up. Don't give up. And when things get hard, just work harder. Just work harder. And please, for the people around you, whether you're kids or adults, now at this age, it still bothers me when people make jokes about, oh, can you not read? Like, did you not see what it says? Can you not read? I can read, okay? I can read. But for some people, and for me growing up, it's a struggle. And it still is till this day. Those anxieties are still there, and I'm trying my best to let them go, to know that I can shine doing other things. That may not be my thing, but that's okay. We're not good at every sport. Okay, I'm not the long jump. I'm fine. I can give the speeches, I can talk. So let those things shine, and don't worry about the things that are hard and stressful, because somebody else, the person next to you, has hard and stressful too, in different areas, in different subjects, okay, that you're really good at. So we just need to work together and cancel that each other out. I'll help you, you help me. Okay, so I am so excited that this school year is done and over with. I am ready for summer. I cannot believe my kids are going to be in 2nd grade and 5th grade. Like, I literally feel like I was just in high school. I'm not going to lie. This is blowing my mind. But I hope everybody is having an amazing end to your year, and I will talk to y'all so soon. Bye.